Hey, what's going on? It's your boy Moody here from A Toy Kind of Mood with some exclusive new final promo shots of Ralph Steeler, Pulaski, and Short-Fuse of the GIJoe Classified series and the Cobra Classified series, Cobra Ghost Viper, Dire Beast 2-pack. More like a 12-pack with all those animals and stuff. But anyway, those are from Walmart, CollectorCon, and Target Fall Geek Out. The first we're going to take a look at here is Steeler and Short-Fuse, and this thing's packed out. It's absolutely fantastic the way it looks. MIB, that's mitten box. So many weapons, so many accessories. You got the blast effects, smoke effects, all kind of things. We'll rattle through that real quick. But this looks like a great set, and both scans look tremendous, even inside the box. So MIB collectors will be thrilled. But why would you do that? It's going to make the OG13's fans happy. That's right. You got the straight up OD green Steeler. Get a good face sculpt. Looking a little bit like my guy Justin Herbert of the LA Chargers, coming off a win on the Vegas Raiders. Looks good. He's got his Uzi there with silencer, Beretta 9. Got a pair of knives. I think that's a new shovel. You can let me know in the comments below because it's got some like cool ridges, but maybe we've gotten that with clutch. Loads of blast effects. Hopefully they don't come out gummy. A lot of these we saw with the Viper 3-pack. Got a new lime green, OD green looking backpacks. Got all kind of holes in it. Taking a look at Short-Fuse. Looks like we have a new logo on the helmet that we've seen. Probably with Duke, but this does have a microphone apparatus. The web gear looks good. There's some reuse here and there. We'll break that down when we review, or maybe tonight on A Toy Kind of Mood. You got the classic mortar there. I don't know what's going on with the knife sheath. Looks below the boot. That could be a little wonky. Otherwise, everything looks good. The browns really bounce off them. Got some reuse with the weapons here, but I'm not mad at it. It looks like Rakondo's rifle, but I'm not exactly sure. And then a slew of other guns we've seen with like Outback and such. That said, this is a great exclusive. Maybe not because it's two original characters. I see reuse in this. I definitely see a Steeler, like a V2 coming with the Mobat. Short-Fuse, you could easily do something else with that. You have any great suggestions, let me know as well in the comments below. Short-Fuse is cool. I love the glasses, love the rims, love how they look. And he really is a cool blend of lime, OD green. You get some browns. Got a lot of little details there. I mean, he's got a nice slick haircut and just some more action shots that you can see. One thing Shooting the Galaxy does, Matt Cohen, of course, with his images, is bring something new. And I don't think we've seen anything behind the bush like that. So right through the shrubs. And you can see them blasting at some cobras. That's real cool. And then you got a rescue shot here. Steeler carrying Short-Fuse, him still blasting. This is just well thought out. You got some dirt flying up there. There's a shot of the mortar, and you can see a blast in the back. So it looks like they've been pounded on Cobra territory for a while. You got some team looks. They just look stoic and handsome. And yeah, this is a hell of a 2-pack. Before we get to the Ghost Viper, let me know, is this one of your anticipated 2-packs? You get all kind of looks, and I'm a big fan of that. Short-Fuse, you can have about 5-6 different looks. Steeler, 1 or 2, 3. Get the visor up, visor down, glasses on underneath with the visor. Lots of love here. Got an overhead shot. They sent a mortar and they're covering your head. You see some smoke. So really cool stuff. Back of the box, do we see any Easter eggs? You see some tents in the background. You get a dolly. It looks like you get some equipment. It looks like mass device type capsules in the background. We'll have to dissect that on tonight's episode of A Toy Kind of Mood. You see the backpacks kind of used as part of a dio setup. It doesn't look like we get the type of Easter eggs that we used to get back in the day from packaging. Maybe they're keeping a lot of the clues close to the vest, or they're just not ready yet to reveal much. That said, it's a hell of a 2-pack, but I'm even more excited for the Cobra Ghost Viper. This is probably my most anticipated figure that we know is coming out. I know Desert Scorpion is probably tops on the list for many. And yeah, this is all straight up pretty much reuse. We've got a lot of animals in this pack, and they're just glowed the hell out. You know, Crystal Ball, Dire Energy, loving all that. In the pack, it looks good. And loving the way he looks. I actually really noticed that's like a grayish blue, at least from the appearance in the shots that we got, the product shots. And then it kind of reminds me of the mole rats with the vest, the overlay there with the orange and browns bouncing off. You got some golds. This is stuff I just didn't notice in the San Diego Comic-Con photography. Also, just the Dire Energy hands, the claws. You get the pointy finger up. You got like a 4 horseman looking thing, so that's fun. We know Lenny and Tony as big wrestling fans. You got giant snakehead. Now that Cobra that we got, the smaller one, it looks like it's got a longer extension than the one that came with Serpentor, so I'm not sure exactly which is which. You've got bulbs in the back of the backpack, and then you get kind of the Nerf guns that we've seen from the Twilight Guard or something like that. I'm not exactly sure if this pistol here with the long reach, it's almost like it's like a dire gas gun or something like that. That could be new, but some of this does look reused. Of course, you got the dire actually wolf head that will fit on him, and we'll see that in the photo. So you got some new looks, and this is just a really sick set. Some more of the shots. I love the Call of Duty Skull Crusher inspired face sculpt there. Very dope. You see one haze in the background. These are like city shots. Everything's full of dire energy. You got green smoke illuminating here, and I wouldn't want to mess with these guys, that's for sure. Trying to look for some Easter eggs, but I see more like spiky chains and kind of just mutated ground. Like everything's kind of affected by crystal ball synergy here. And, you know, even the Nerf guns don't look so bad. They kind of look Gears of War-ish here. Then you see him freaking out, all werewolf-like. This will certainly fit in with the Operation Monster Force, everything especially that's going on in the new wave. Check those out. And I love how Matt has the moon in the background while the werewolf's screaming. It almost looks in the next shot that you got this glowing dire beam connected to the timber, but I think that's just lights in the background. But either way, this is really sick, the effects they used or the after effects. And it looks like the Ghost Viper's talking through his wrist gauntlet there, his telecom vice. It looks like he got a glowing flame figure thing coming out of it, so sick shot there. And then that cord that came with like Dr. Mindbender and stuff, it's all glowing here, so really cool to see that. And you get the same flame effect that we got with Torch, one of those. Pretty sick there. And then the next one, you see the two soldiers fully mutated, fully out, in full Operation Monster Force gear. You got like a dire wolf and a giant cobra officer. This is where you kind of have to double up. It sucks. We just need another body. I wish this was a 2-pack with all this stuff. They could have raised it like another 10 or 15 bucks. I would have been in. Taking a look at the back of the box for some clues. And unless that's a Joe or some kind of stealth character tucked there behind the dump on the bottom left, I'm not sure if we see anything. It's kind of just that cyberpunky midnight thing going on. You see the dire wolf going crazy. You got the wolf face. Man, this setup is so sick. Definitely a figure of the year nominee despite being, you know, a lot of reuse. It's brilliant in any other way. Which one of these two are you more excited for? The Walmart Collector Con or Target Collector Con? Hey, Walmart's been the GOAT lately. Been able to find stuff in the flesh. It seems like they finally got their shit together. It's only taken a million years, but I haven't had too many problems with Walmart lately. Target, usually things go quickly right away, but then over time, you can find them. As soon as they hit the store, you're going to be able to find those Diver 2-packs, I promise. As of right now, they're a little tough to get. So that might be the same story with Short-Fuse and Steeler. Gonna be real tough, sell out right away, get everyone crazy, build up the hype, and then they'll be peg warming more than Eternals figures at Ross, let me tell you. But before we get out of here, major shout to my guy Jeremy Kimberlin of The Pit. If you're on Facebook, check out his Facebook group. It is definitely the dopest, The Pit. Shout out again, Jeremy. Thank you so much, man. That said, guys, tune in tonight for a Toy Kind of Mood. Kind of last minute, but we'll go over these images. We'll talk about the toy news this week and just have some fun with y'all. While I won't catch you in the toy aisle, I will catch you on a Toy Kind of Mood Wednesday night, 7 p.m. Pacific time, 10 p.m. Eastern. Until then, be good. Peace.